In this video, I'm going to show you how to transfer an image on your computer onto a piece of fabric for embroidering. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to find a computer image, and we'll bring it up on the screen. The second thing you'll need is your fabric for embroidering. Here I have a middleweight cotton muslin fabric. As you can see, it's kind of see-through. I mean, once you place it onto the computer screen, the light is going to light up and it'll be a lot easier to trace. So even if it's kind of thick like this muslin, it'll be okay. Now, if you're using fabric that is not see-through at all, I'm making another video for that. So just leave a comment down in the video, and once I have that video out, I will send you a notification. And the third item you'll need is a ink pen. Here I have a micron 0.8 millimeter pen. I mean, you can choose whatever thickness you need based on your drawing, how detailed it is. What you need is an inky pen where once the tip touches the fabric, it'll start to bleed ink right away. Another alternative is a felt marker pen, so anything like this. We just need something that will just bleed ink onto the fabric. You want to avoid a ballpoint pen because, I mean, it's just really hard to get the ink onto the fabric, and you have to press really hard, and if you're tracing over the computer screen, I mean, you're just going to damage your computer screen. So let's just try to avoid that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go over is how can you find, ideas for the embroidery patterns. I'm not very good at drawing, so I like to find pre-made images like this one, which is the Pac-Man ghost. I just went on Google and let me see. There's an images tab, and once you search, it will bring up a bunch of images. You can click on whatever you want. It will bring up the image here. I'm going to talk about resizing it so that you can get it to fit your fabric the way that you want. But I'm going to show you different resources for images right now first. So Pinterest is also a good source. Here I just went on Pinterest.com and I did a search for flower drawings. So a ton of these will come up. You just click on it. You don't need membership. Here's the image, and I'm going to show you how to get that onto the whole screen, and then you can resize it. Now, another source is YouTube, and let's say you want to draw like fruit. So here I just YouTube how to draw fruit, and there's lots of videos showing you how to do it. You can use this as kind of a launch pad for making your flower drawing, or fruit drawing, sorry. And another resource is Instagram. So here I looked up flower drawing hashtag. You don't need an Instagram account. I just went to Google and I Googled Instagram right here. I Googled Instagram flower drawings. It will bring it up right away as the first link, and you just click on it. And then you'll get to that page. Lots of ideas. I mean, you can also see color schemes here, different styles. It's just a good way to find like a base pattern that you can use or kind of work off of. Okay, so that's how you can find different patterns and images for your embroidery pattern. And now I'm going to go over how do we resize this drawing. So Let me get this. Okay, I'll just take this one. So what you want to do is on your computer, there's a button called print screen. Move the camera so you can see. There's a button called print screen. You just press on it with your image open, and that's going to copy the image to your clipboard. Now let's open up something like Paint, and we're just going to paste it. So here you have your image right away. What I want to do is click Select, and then I'm only going to select the part from my image that I want to transfer to the fabric. Crap. So it's cut off here. You can see the dash lines are clicking here. Okay, well, I want to make sure I get the bottom of this. So I'm going to move the mouse all the way up. Crap. Okay, so as you can see, I'm running into some difficulty because the select keeps cutting it off. So what we can do is we'll click on the resize, and let's make it like, I don't know, 50% smaller so I can work with this. So now I can actually crop it. So I'm going to select again, just the image, and then I'm going to crop. So now I have the image just by itself. And let's say I want to make it big. Let's make it twice as big by 200%. So we're back to where we were. And let's say we want to shrink it. We'll shrink it like 75%. Actually, the piece of fabric is, I mean, I already drew it on here. So let's pretend I didn't draw it on here yet. I think this will be a good size. Maybe a little bit smaller. So let's just say 75%. Okay, now this is perfect. So what I want to do is I'm going to take the computer screen. I'm going to lay it flat. And let me move the camera. So I want to lay it flat. If you can't lay your laptop flat, you can leave it tilted. All you need to do is take some tape and tape your piece of fabric onto the screen. Sorry, I just cut my finger last night from roasting chestnuts. Anyways, so you can lay it flat. And if you're afraid of the fabric shifting, you can tape the sides. And, you know, try to remove it quickly after you're done. That way the sticky stuff doesn't stick to your computer screen. And that's it. And then we're going to trace over it. So here I'm going to use a felt tip. Now, if you can't really see it clearly, you're going to have to go on your computer and adjust the screen brightness. I think that's in the control panel. I'm going to leave that up to you to do. If you're kind of worried about making mistakes, you want to try using, there's like erasable ink pens. I think Pilot has one called Frixion. Otherwise, you can do it in a very light color. But here I'm using black just to show you so you can see it clearly on the computer screen. And that's the finished pattern. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you want to see more tutorials on specific techniques or methods, just leave a comment below, and I'm listening and I'm checking the comments, and I will try to be responsive. Thank you.